Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some amazing woodworking shortcuts that will save you time and effort in your projects. Now I understand the value of hard work. I built my own cabin with my bare hands, using only hand tools and the sweat of my brow. But even a rugged individualist like myself can appreciate a good shortcut. These tips won't compromise the quality of your work. They'll just help you get it done a little faster. So grab your tool belt, put on your safety glasses, and let's get started. Now, I've met a lot of squares in my time, but the speed square, let me tell you, this tool is a game changer. That's one square you want in your corner. Whether you're a seasoned carpenter or a weekend DIY warrior, the speed square is indispensable. This little fella is more versatile than a multi-tool at a camping convention. It's not just a square, it's a ruler, a protractor, and a saw guide all rolled into one. Need to mark a 45-degree angle quicker than you can say miter saw? The speed square's got you covered. Just align it, mark it, and you're good to go. The speed square's got your back. It's designed to make your life easier, saving you time and effort on every project. How about a 90-degree line, straight as an arrow? Bam! Speed square. It's perfect for ensuring your cuts are precise and your lines are true. This ain't rocket surgery, folks. It's simple, effective, and reliable. Even if you're new to carpentry, the speed square makes you look like a pro. It's even got these handy markings for common rafter cuts. No more guessing or complicated calculations, just follow the markings and you're set. No more head scratching with complicated math. The speed square simplifies everything, making your measurements quick and accurate. Just line it up, mark your cut, and get to sawing. It's that easy. Whether you're cutting wood for a new deck or building a birdhouse, the speed square is your trusty sidekick. You can find the right angle for any job, from framing to roofing to simple home repairs. It's a tool that adapts to your needs, and it's small enough to fit in your pocket. Take it anywhere, use it everywhere. The speed square is truly your new best friend in the workshop. Imagine having a tool that not only fits in your pocket, but also replaces several others. That's the beauty of the speed square. It's compact yet incredibly powerful. Whether you're measuring angles, marking lines, or checking for squareness, the speed square does it all with ease. It's like having a toolbox in your pocket. Did you know you can even use it to draw circles? Just attach a pencil, and you've got a perfect circle every time. It's these little features that make the speed square so special. And let's not forget about roof pitch. The speed square makes it a breeze to measure and mark the pitch of your roof, ensuring everything is aligned perfectly. Checking for squareness has never been easier. Just place the speed square against your material, and you'll know instantly if it's square or not. And if you're working on stair stringers, the speed square is your best friend. It has all the markings you need to get the job done right. From marking to measuring to cutting, the speed square is the ultimate tool for precision and efficiency. It's a must-have for any serious carpenter or DIY enthusiast. So, if you haven't already, it's time to make the speed square your new best friend. Trust me, once you start using it, you'll wonder how you ever got by without it. It's more than just a tool, it's a game changer. The speed square is here to make your projects easier, faster, and more accurate. So go ahead, give it a try, and see the difference for yourself. You know what's worse than splitting a perfectly good piece of wood? Almost nothing. Imagine spending hours selecting the perfect piece of lumber, only to have it ruined in seconds. It's a heartbreaker, really. But there's a simple way to avoid this tragedy. That's why we're talking about pre-drilling. This might seem like an extra step, but trust me, it's worth every second. Pre-drilling is the unsung hero of woodworking, a small effort that pays off big time. Now, some folks might think this is an unnecessary step. They might say, why bother? It's just an extra hassle. But those who skip it often find themselves regretting it later. They like to live dangerously, I guess. Skipping pre-drilling is like playing a game of chance with your wood. Sometimes you get lucky, but more often than not, you end up with split wood and a lot of frustration. But let me tell you, pre-drilling is like putting a warm blanket on your wood before you drive a screw into it. It's a small act of care that makes a world of difference. When you pre-drill, you're essentially preparing the wood to receive the screw, reducing the stress and strain on the fibers. It prevents the wood from splitting, which saves you time and material in the long run. Think about it. Fewer splits mean fewer wasted pieces of wood, and that translates to cost savings. Plus, your projects will look cleaner and more professional. Plus, it makes driving screws a whole lot smoother. No more struggling with screws that won't go in straight or get stuck halfway. Pre-drilling ensures that your screws glide in effortlessly, making your work more efficient and enjoyable. Just use a drill bit slightly smaller than the screw you're using. This is key because you want the screw to grip the wood firmly without causing it to split. The right size drill bit makes all the difference, and drill a pilot hole all the way through. This pilot hole acts as a guide for the screw, ensuring it goes in, straight and true. It's a simple step that can save you a lot of headaches down the line. Your wood will thank you for it. Not only will it look better, but it will also last longer. Pre-drilling is a small investment of time that pays off in durability and aesthetics. So next time you're tempted to skip this step, remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And while we're on the topic of prevention, let's not forget about maintaining your tools. Sharp, well-maintained tools make pre-drilling and all other woodworking tasks easier and more precise. Dull tools can cause more harm than good, leading to mistakes and potential injuries. Safety is another crucial aspect. Always wear appropriate safety gear like goggles and gloves to protect yourself from splinters and debris. A little caution goes a long way in ensuring a safe and enjoyable woodworking experience. In the end, taking these small preventive measures can make a huge difference in the quality and longevity of your woodworking projects. So, embrace pre-drilling and other best practices. Your future self and your wood will thank you.
First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I to actually...
Now I respect a good hammer. It's a classic tool for a reason. But when it comes to efficiency, the nail gun is the clear winner. It's like comparing a horse-drawn carriage to a muscle car. Both will get you there, but one's gonna get you there a whole lot faster. With a nail gun, you can drive nails in seconds without even breaking a sweat. Plus, it's much easier on your elbows, which is important when you're putting in a long day's work. Now, I understand that nail guns can be a bit of an investment, but trust me, once you go nail gun, you'll never go back. A smooth finish is the hallmark of a job well done. It's the final touch that can elevate a project from good to great, making it not just functional, but also a pleasure to look at and touch. Whether you're working on a piece of furniture, a decorative item, or even a simple wooden toy, achieving that perfect finish is what sets apart a true craftsman. And the key to that smooth finish? Sanding blocks. These humble tools are often overlooked, but they are absolutely essential for any woodworking project. They help you achieve a level of smoothness and consistency that is nearly impossible to get with just your hands or even with power tools. Now you could just use your bare hands to sand, but that's about as effective as trying to shave with a butter knife. Sure, you might get the job done eventually, but it will be uneven, and you'll likely end up with a lot of scratches and dips. Sanding blocks, on the other hand, provide a flat, even surface that distributes pressure evenly, ensuring a consistent finish. Sanding blocks provide an even surface, which means you'll avoid those unsightly dips and scratches. This is especially important when you're working on large, flat surfaces like tabletops or cabinet doors. The even pressure helps to remove material uniformly, leaving you with a smooth, flawless finish. Plus, they make the sanding process a lot faster and more efficient. When you're working on a big project, time is of the essence. Sanding blocks allow you to cover more area in less time, and with less effort. This means you can spend more time on the finer details and less time on the grunt work. Just wrap your sandpaper around a block of wood, cork, or rubber, and you're good to go. The type of block you use can depend on the project and your personal preference. Wood blocks are sturdy and easy to make yourself, while cork and rubber blocks offer a bit more flexibility and can conform to the contours of your project. Start with a coarser grit and work your way up to a finer grit for a finish that's smoother than a baby's bottom. The progression from coarse to fine is crucial. Coarse grits remove material quickly and help to level out any high spots or imperfections. As you move to finer grits, you're essentially polishing the surface, removing the scratches left by the previous grit, and creating a silky smooth finish. Once you've achieved that perfect smoothness, it's time to apply your finish. Whether it's oil, varnish, or paint, a well-sanded surface will absorb the finish evenly, enhancing the natural beauty of the wood and providing long-lasting protection. So the next time you're working on a woodworking project, don't underestimate the power of a good sanding block. It's the secret to a smooth, professional finish that will make your work stand out. In woodworking, just like in life, it's important to have a firm grip. And that's where clamping comes in. Clamping techniques are essential for holding your pieces together securely and precisely while you work. A good clamp is like an extra set of hands, freeing you up to focus on the task at hand. There are all sorts of clamps out there, from C-clamps to bar clamps to pipe clamps. Each one has its own strengths and weaknesses, so it's important to choose the right clamp for the job. Take some time to experiment with different clamping techniques, and you'll be amazed at how much easier your woodworking projects become. Thanks for watching. If you found these shortcuts helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more woodworking tips and tricks. Remember, woodworking is a journey, not a race. Take your time, enjoy the process, and don't be afraid to make some sawdust along the way. Now go out there and build something great.